Hey everyone, I wanted to show you what we got from Aldi. So the total of the bill was something like $50 or $52, so not that bad. So I got some chicken broth, organic, low sodium, and then some of the regular one, the low sodium. This one, the organic one, I use more for soups and things because it's a little bit more expensive. And then that one I use for like cooking and things like that. So they had these chips here in the aisle of shame. This one is really good, the queso. We saw them probably last month at Sam's Club, a great big huge bag. They were on clearance for like $2.20. So we should have gotten more of those. But this one was like $2.70 for a smaller bag. This is always a repurchase. The sweet kale salad, that's really good. And some green onions because we're going to be grilling out today. So we like to put those on the grill. And this was like a seasonal purchase for St. Patrick's Day. So it is sourdough rye wraps. So that sounded like it would be good because I like sourdough and I like rye. Some organic cane sugar for coffee. And then this sourdough bread that they have at Aldi's. Only 3 ingredients. And it's the best one that I have found. It's under $4. So until I figure out how to make my own, which I'm getting there, I just need to get a starter and a jar, and I believe I'll be ready to do my own. And some corn. We're gonna put some corn on the grill. These eggs here were $6 a dozen. I wasn't gonna get them, but my husband wanted them, so yeah, $6 for a dozen of eggs. These we get for Mr. Sheldon, little dental chews. They used to be much cheaper than they are now. I don't know how much they are, $5 or $6 now, but they last him a long time. We don't give them to him, every day or anything like that. The cheese from Aldi's is always a deal. I think it's like $1.50. So we got that. The Cabot cheese, seriously sharp. That's a good buy for Cabot. I think it was under $3. Kefir milk, I like to keep it in the refrigerator. It has all the probiotics and all that goody stuff in there. This was, I usually don't get any of the flavored creamers anymore because I know that they're not good for you. But I just got this, just a little topping for my coffees and stuff. Just for a little treat. I won't use it every day, but got that. And this I was excited about because I don't know if you guys know about pastina, but Ronzoni is the one that originally made pastina, and then they took it off the shelves a couple of years ago. And then I think other manufacturers make pastina, but it's hard to find. So this, you can't see through it. So I will let you guys know. But it says little stars, and that's actually what pastina is. And I grew up eating pastina just as a comfort meal with Parmesan cheese and butter. And that's why I got the Parmesan cheese. I found out that this kind of Parmesan cheese that comes in the, the container is actually bad for you because it has particles of wood chips or something in it. But I just got it. I try not to get it. We tried to just grate real Parmesan cheese. But being that I found the pastina, we weren't going to go to any more stores and couldn't really find any hard Parmesan at Aldi. So got that. But I will let you guys know if this is really like pastina. Then some corn tortillas to put on the grill today. Some red onions. And strawberries. The strawberries were super inexpensive. Maybe like $1.40 or something on sale. So, yep. This is the grocery haul for today. And it's Sunday, March, what's today's date?
16.
March 16th. All right, see you when we get outside to grill. Hey everyone, it's me, Bobby, and I am back again. Let me turn this phone off. So how's everybody doing? Today is Tuesday, March what's today's date? March 18th. So today's Tuesday, March 18th. I took the day off today because I had a doctor's visit. Just my annual exam, women's exam. I don't know, does any, Sheldon's back there, Mr. Sheldon, getting a suntan. So it's beautiful today. It's so nice. I'll show you this, I don't know, well, the sky's right behind me, so obviously you could see it. Speaking of the doctor, so to be honest, I don't know why I get this. I feel like I don't remember when I was little, but in my adult life, I've always had this. I must have some type of doctor/dentist anxiety, and it's not even like, praise God, I've never been, sick to the point where I had to keep on going to doctor visits and, had bad experiences, nothing like that. But for like the couple days leading to my appointment, and then especially the night before, like the morning of, I get so sick, my stomach is in knots, my anxiety is through the roof, like I don't know what it is. And when I'm thinking about it in my mind, I'm just like, it's nothing, I mean, I'm not afraid to go to the doctor. No one's gonna do anything painful, you know what I mean? But it's just a physical thing where I get so sick, anxious. I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I was up between like 1 and 3:30, just wide awake, just because I knew I had to go to the doctor. So strange. But anyway, that's over with now. And I got to take the day off of work, which was, I'd rather go to the doctor, as long as there's nothing wrong with me, of course, than being at work. So my husband's working, and it's so quiet out here. I think all the kids are still in school. Not my kids. I don't have any kids in school, but the neighborhood. So all you can hear are the birds. I think the neighbor might be home. I think he has his window open. But oh well. He'll just think I'm crazy. I'm talking to myself. I wanted to show you guys a few things that I got. I'm going to be putting some hauls that I did over the weekend in this video here. So this would be, I think, how I'm going to close out the video for today. But let me show you. I ordered these from Etsy. And, well, before I show you, so it's going to be for Easter for the grandbabies. One is going to be 6. And the other one is about a month old now. So they're going to be doing like a spring shoot for, pictures and things. So I wanted to get them something like that would be like Easter-ish. So I got this bunny. It's a littler bunny here with the name. And I'll tell you what my problem was with them in just a second. And then here's the bigger one. And you got to pick out like what this was here, and then of course, personalize it. So the little one is for the baby. I don't know if you could see. And then the bigger one. So take a thumbnail. Okay, so one thing, yeah, like I said, this part right here, when they were showing it on Etsy, it looked like it was gonna be more like a crocheted, like a, you know what I'm saying, like stitched, so that, years and years and years from now, when I'm gone, they'll have it, you know what I mean? But whatever. And another issue that was weird is I don't know if maybe Etsy has changed throughout the year, but to me, Etsy has always been that type of place. Like if you want to get something quality, if you want to get something handmade, you know, if you don't want to just order offline, order off Amazon, you know, things like that. So this particular shop stated that they were in California, handmade, you know, so fine. I found out later on just because the shipping. So when it finally ships, and it took a while to ship, which is kind of strange when it comes to Etsy. So after like a week or so, I reached out and, you know, just asking where it was. And you could tell that the response that I got was very, I don't know, you could tell that English was probably their second language and that it was very robotic. It could have been AI. I don't even know. But I got that kind of message back. And then when it finally shipped, I saw that it came from DHL, which is typically like when you order from Temu and things like that. It went from there to like Illinois. I don't know. It was a whole thing. But anyway, they got here, so that's great. And ordering from Etsy, I don't know, everybody probably has already, but Etsy does offer protection. So as long as you know, make a payment with a credit card, whatever the case may be, PayPal, if you're not completely satisfied, let's say if you never get your, you know, merchandise, Etsy will take care of you, and really fast too. So there's that. I stopped at the Dollar Tree today because I'm searching for this particular thing for the grandbaby. It's from Bebe, something like that. Everybody's showing it on the Dollar Tree groups. It's like a little hats, little bows, so adorable. So I went there looking for that. I didn't find it. So most of the stuff that I got is just, Sheldon heard a dog bark, just boring cleaning stuff. But something I found, and I'm gonna show you. And I know this looks really simple and silly, but I left mine somewhere along my trip moving from Florida to North Carolina, and how I missed it. So it's just a deviled egg holder. So I got two because I'm saving one for a backup. When we first came here and I realized that my deviled egg container was missing, I went to so many Dollar Trees looking for it, and I guess maybe they only have it at a certain time of year, but it's just simple. You know, it looks like this. It has the cover. It's only $1.25. And then it just holds the eggs in so you can carry it. I always say to myself, you know, just like I always say to myself with the cake holders, you know, Bobby, you're gonna just use this for temporary, and then one day, because I am the C word, a little cheap, frugal, and so I wait for sales, and then usually, you know, I forget about it. But I always say, Bobby, you're gonna get yourself a really nice deviled egg holder, because I don't make them that much, but you know, during the holidays and things like that, everybody loves my deviled eggs. I should do a video one day showing how I do them. It's just very simple, nothing fancy to it. But anyway, so super long story short, these last forever as long as you don't lose them when you're moving and do something silly like I did. They're sturdy, they wash up. Of course you don't put it in the dishwasher or anything like that, but guys, if you make deviled eggs and you just, you know, you don't have a deviled egg holder, you don't want to invest in one, or you're just like bringing them to a party and you don't care about leaving it, I highly suggest these right here. Very, very nice. I got excited when I saw those. But yeah, everything else was just boring cleaning stuff. So one last thing before I leave, and I think I'm going to put in the title of this video something like, you know, small YouTube channels, or, you know, beginning channels or something like that. I don't know, just maybe so other small channels will see the video and maybe like help me with the questions. Again, I think I said it before in some other videos. I used to have a channel years ago, maybe 7-8 years ago. And it was primarily because I used to watch it all the time. You know, I loved YouTube. So it was primarily hauls, Dollar Tree. Back then there was an app that was called Holler. So I did those, some like food reviews and things like that. And very, very quickly did people start seeing my videos, and you know, I was getting subscribers. I didn't pay, you know, I didn't really, at that point, you know, I didn't really dedicate a whole lot of time to the channel, but for the small amount of time that I did have it, people were seeing my videos, you know, and there were nothing fancy or anything like that about my videos, just hauls and things like that, but people were seeing them, subscribing. And now, since I restarted the channel, I just don't feel like nobody sees my videos. Like, nobody sees them. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm gaining people, but I just feel like maybe with the algorithm, I'm definitely just not in there. So I'm not sure. I know that people say titles, make sure that your titles have all the code words. I do that. You know, pay attention for your thumbnails, and I try, you know, to do the best that I can, but I don't know, sometimes I get a little discouraged because I just wish that it would, and that doesn't mean that, you know, if I'm out there that everyone's gonna click on it and like want to see my little channel. No, but at least, you know, when you take the time to do it and things like that, you just want people to be able to see it. So anyway, if you have any advice or anything like that on, you know, where to if you have any suggestions, you know, on how to have people see you, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get, I think I'll probably do it outside because it's so nice. I'm gonna get all the clips from, I believe I have Aldi's, and then we went looking for some flowers in Home Depot, plants and things like that. So I'm not sure if I showed you guys this in any of my videos. So I got this from Temu. This of course was separate. It's just like a silicone sleeve that you put on top of it. But, you know, it says that on it. And I think I paid, they were having some kind of like big, huge deal or something like that. You know how the coupons keep rolling? So I got this for, I want to say $7, $8. So I got two. And I had been seeing people, you know, in the Temu group saying, you know, they're real, they're not real. Oh, you know, they might be real, they're not real, whatever. But I'm like, listen, for $7, $8, I got one for me and one for my daughter. And it's so pretty, you know, the handle, everything. So I had it one day with me when me and my husband were in the car. And we were going to an Academy Sports. So I said, you know what, let me take my cup in because I just want to compare it, you know? So, because the real ones have, you know, markings here, markings there, a screw here, a screw there, whatever. And the real ones cost, of course, especially with pretty colors, you know, $50, $60. Sheldon hears something. So anyway, went in there and to the store and compared them to the real ones. If it is a dupe, it's a really, really good one because the markings, the screws, I mean, everything was exactly the same. So maybe it's real. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, start editing, and please comment, share, subscribe, leave me tips because I want to hear all the tips on what you guys did if you started just a small little channel and how you grew. Have a blessed one, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye.